Hey there guys, Waters here. We have a team deathmatch on crap today. I'm using the M16 with a red dot. I totally can't remember what the reticle is, but it's really good. If you use the holographic sight in Modern Warfare 2 on the M16, then you should like the sight on this because they're very similar. And for anyone who didn't know, the reason you might have used holographic aside from red dot on Modern Warfare 2 is that it like totally reduced the recoil. It doesn't do that on this, but it just feels kind of right. And yeah, this map's really good. It's probably one of the more balanced maps. There's not too much cover. Even where there is cover, it's, you know, kind of exposed in some way or another. But yeah, and I'm using the Yukon camo on this. And I'm really liking sort of the number of camos that they put into the game. You know, to some people it may not be that important, but I like to add sort of a finishing touch to a lot of stuff. It just makes the, you know, whole game experience a little bit better. But today I want to talk about my thoughts after playing this game for a few weeks. One of my first thoughts is that it really isn't that hard to do well in this game. It wasn't hard either on Modern Warfare 2, I suppose, but a lot of people thought that this game, you know, like you wouldn't be able to get triple kills, quad kills, stuff like that, just because of the number of bullets it would take. But you know, it's good. It's really balanced. It reminds me of when I first played COD 4, and I've had a few weeks to play this game now. A few things that have sort of unraveled themselves. The RC car, which I know a lot of people were seeing as a foreseeable problem, it kind of lived up to what people thought about it. Well, I mean, it does in some aspects. It's not like there's a storm of RC cars coming after you every 5 seconds. It isn't like that. I just think that when people do get RC cars at such a low kill streak level, they're given a lot of time to be able to seek out a kill or more than one kill. And I think for a 4 kill streak, considering the opportunities you get with other kill streaks at lower levels, for example, UAV only lasts 30 seconds and you get a delay, whereas it seems that the RC car kind of, I mean, it doesn't take that many bullets to shoot, but especially when you have a connection difference, it's kind of hard to, you know, it can be kind of hard to get shots into it. But you know, I think perhaps if they were going to release a patch, my thought on what they should do to sort of patch that up a little bit would be to increase the time it takes for the battery to, or decrease the time it takes for the battery to run out, so that it will explode after a shorter amount of time. Yeah, but to do well, it seems on this game that you need to, I don't know, I mean, if anyone's played Battlefield games, it's kind of like that. It's more of a defensive sort of style of playing, to an extent. I know in Battlefield, depending on what game type you're playing in a game like Battlefield, you could still do well kind of not moving from a position. That isn't the case with this game, pretty much at all. I mean, you need to play defensively, but you need to move. And I know quite often those things don't really go hand in hand, but that'd be my advice. And just simple things like using cover is very important on this game because, especially if you're at mid to long range, the recoil on the weapons and the bounce on a lot of the weapons just means that if you're in cover, it makes it so much harder for the enemy to hit you. It's you know, kind of like 500% increase on how hard it is for them to shoot you, kind of thing. It really does bump it up at range. Yeah, but I mean, it's hard compared to previous Call of Duties. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not saying this is an easy game, because it isn't. I'm just saying that with the right sort of way of thinking about it, it really isn't that difficult to do well. Kind of a shout out type thing I was challenged to make in this video, by the way. Charlie, I need you to have a word with, well, I'm not gonna release personal information over the internet, but you know what I'm talking about. And I need you to have a word with them over the phone, because this is really getting out of hand now. That was another pretty quick game. Just gave a couple of thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Comment, like, subscribe. Oh, it really doesn't sound as right as rate, but you know, whatever. Thanks for watching, and there'll be more soon.